Hello, everyone, here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Frankenmuth, Michigan. Just finished sleeping through the night here. I'm getting our potato harvesters going here. We've got, I don't know what, maybe half the field here or so to go yet. I was hoping to get a little more done between episodes of them, but alas, the potatoes, they take a while to harvest once, so. Okay, throw hired worker on you, get you going as well. Let's see, are you empty? Yes, you are. Little hired worker back in you. I think the other truck is off empty, if I remember correctly from where I left off last time. Go ahead and turn you on and see if I can find the other truck here. I'm pretty sure, is that you? Might be you. Yes, it is. Go ahead and turn you back on here. Hopefully he will pick up where he left off. It don't look like it. Let's just, we'll go ahead and unload him ourselves. He's going to number 6. I'm not sure which one number 6 is. We'll just go to one of the ones over here and unload. We'll call that good. By the way, we're now into day 3 of October here. And if you may notice, Evan, yeah, the symbol up top there, it snowed during the night while we were sleeping. No actual snow accumulated on the ground, though, so we didn't get a snow layer. That's probably a good thing. However, it does still show snow up there, Evan, so... Actually, that means... yeah, okay. Sunflowers here, not ready. Soybeans here, not... That means we're going to be harvesting those into November. Oh, my, Evan. Oh, my, oh, my. Yes, November. That's not a good month to be harvesting crops in Michigan, typically. Not to say it doesn't happen. I mean, corn, maybe. Usually not soybeans. And again, I'm not particularly familiar with sunflowers, so I can't necessarily comment quite as much on those. But yeah, definitely not soybeans. Usually you want to have the soybeans done before November, because November, yeah, the snow chances definitely increase dramatically. In fact, I would say it's quite common to see snow in November. At least in Michigan here, anyway. Okay, so yeah, harvesters are going. Looking pretty good, Evan. Looking pretty good. One on this side is definitely making a little more progress. I forget, something happened on this side. I forget what it was again. Evan. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, for some reason, he quit. He was, where was he? He was over out in this field somewhere. He turned around over here and just quit. I don't know why. I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, who knows? Hired workers, right, Evan? Hired workers. So anyway. And just as a reminder, we got soybeans. Oh, that's right. I was going to start the soybeans too, wasn't I? Let's see once here. Yeah, we can start the soybean harvest as well. I forget. Do I have the header active here for this or not? Headers. I wanted to get the header of one that has the air reel on it. Yes, I do. I do have the air reel header. So the John Deere 640. Actually, we want... I thought it came in the 645 as well. Wonder if that's a separate one. Oh, I went past. There we go. Yep. So a 640 and a 645. 40 foot and 45 foot for those you don't know. Working speed 6. Yep, that's fine. Standard. Design 1, huh? Okay, I don't know what that does. Oh, that just puts a number on it? Yeah, we don't need that. Design standard air bar. There we go. That's what we're looking for, everyone. Standard air bar. Okay. Main color. Green. Wonder what that... Oh, that changes that to green. You know what? I'm good with that. That changes those to yellow. Yes, that looks good, Evan. That looks good. Let's go with that. Go ahead and drop off the corn header here. Somewhere. I'm not sure where, but we'll drop it off somewhere. How about in the front yard? That's kind of where the corn headers have been hanging out, if I remember correctly. Oh. Trying to take out the mailbox. Had to scratch an itch there. Wrist was itching. It's like, oh boy, gotta scratch that a minute. Can't crash the mailbox. Okay. And hopefully that header's back. I think I see it. Yes, I do. Oh, hello. Didn't quite make that turn, did I? Whoops. Didn't realize. Yeah, the dual's a little on the big on that side, isn't it? I don't know if we're gonna be able to fit through here or not. Well, I guess the fact that it must not be a collision, I don't know, either the combine or the... it must be the combine, I think, because the pipe is definitely colliding with it. So there must not have been a collision up on that hopper bin there. That works for me. Allowed us to get past at least. There we go, one. Yes, the John Deere 645 with the air reel on it. Now, for those of you maybe not familiar with this, what's the purpose of the air reel here, one? The purpose of the air reel when harvesting soybeans tend to be a little bit closer to the ground or low to the ground. So a lot of times when you're harvesting them, when you have the header right on the ground, and you don't want any soybeans while harvesting to potentially bounce out or roll out of the header. So the air reel just kind of helps push those beans up into the header. Now, on the other flip side, when you want to be careful you don't have the air cranked up too much and you're like blowing them out of the back of the header. That's also a thing. So you don't want to do that either, everyone. But that's the purpose in real life of the air reel. I don't know that it necessarily does anything in the game. It'd be cool, I wonder if it actually gave you a slight yield increase. I doubt it does that, everyone, but that would be kind of cool if it did. And we'll be starting on the second soybean field here. I don't remember if I rolled this field or not. I'll have to maybe go check that. I don't think we did, because this field is already planted, right? Oh, hello. You're not going to stop, are you? Okay. And then there's another car coming. I'll have to wait for that car too, I guess. Okay, now let's quick sneak through there. Oh, come on now. Fine, we'll drive through the beans here. I could just use the cart, I suppose. That's there, everyone. And actually, in all fairness, Evan, the header carts actually work halfway decent in this game here, finally. I'm just so used to not using the carts here. Again, Farming Simulator 15, 17, 19. The header carts were useless, Evan. Absolutely useless. So Giants finally pulled their heads out of their you-know-where and actually finally made some header carts that actually work. Only took them how many? Let's see what's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 7 versions of the game before they finally got it right. If I've counted right there, anyway. I suppose if I turn it on, that would probably. Well, look at that. Okay, so the header itself does not flex, but it does pivot on the feeder housing. Which, yeah, I don't think the feeder housing itself actually articulates, does it? Oh, maybe it is. It actually might be. Yeah, I think the feeder housing actually is articulating there. Well, this might be a bit of a problem. Well then, everyone. Okay, is there anything I can do about this? And adjust that in and out. In and out, okay. Up and down. Oh, now we're going. Okay. Oh, maybe just a little uneven ground there. It wasn't working. I was afraid we were going to start having problems there, but not actually be able to harvest here. But no, I think we're good. For those who remember, that always used to be a big thing back in Farming Sim Night, all previous versions. When it came to modded headers, modded combines, everyone. If the modders didn't put their attach joints in the exact same spot, which I think most modders probably didn't, because if a modder everyone made a combine with a header, the header came with that combine, everyone, they can technically put that attach joint wherever they want as long as the header lines up. It doesn't really matter. However, everyone, when you start putting that header on a different combine, or you're putting different headers on the combine, well, now your attach joints, they might not line up properly, right? Your header might be too low or too high. Yeah, like I said, that's always been a big problem in Farming Simulator. I don't know if you necessarily blame Giants for that one, everyone, because, again, the mod authors, you should, in my opinion, try to match your attach joint for the in-game headers, right? So if your in-game headers line up, and then you make a header that lines up for your mod itself, it should line up properly with in-game ones, or take your modded header, line it up with the in-game combines, right, and vice versa. And if they all work together, you should be good. But Yeah, unfortunately, that probably doesn't happen, and unfortunately, end up with combines, trying to use headers that either push the header into the ground, so then the front wheels of the combine, or, well, yeah, front axle, I guess, of the combine's up off the ground. Doesn't work so well that way, right? And or it's so high when it doesn't actually work. Just, yeah. I've said many times before, everyone, in order to fix that, everyone, Giants really needs to make it so the headers float or contour the ground. Unfortunately, the hydraulics on the combine, I think it's still the same in Farming Simulator 22, I think, everyone. Maybe not quite as bad, but I think it's still a little bit where the hydraulics, the feeder housing of it is pretty much kind of rigid, right? Doesn't actually really flex with the ground much. Seems like it's better, everyone, but maybe not quite all the way yet, I would say. Tree line looking quite gorgeous, isn't it? Liking it, I'm liking it. There's some older trees in there or something, but they're a little lower quality from the looks of it. Yeah. Oh, I never even noticed that. Look at this. The tree actually turns, everyone. Look at that. Oh, wow. I don't think I've seen that before. Or maybe I haven't. I've just never paid close enough attention to see that before. Okay, then. Well. Yeah, the rest of the trees look like they're okay. Not filling up super quick here. They are soybeans too. Speaking of which, how are we looking yield wise? And I'm trying to remember, did I roll this field? Yeah, it's got weeds. Doesn't say it needs to be rolled, everyone, so I think I rolled this field, right? Apparently it's been mulched too, so we should be looking at a pretty good yield on this field then, I would assume, except for the weeds that maybe are affecting our yield slightly, although looks like we are looking at a pretty good yield there so far, 125%. Not too shabby, Evan, not too shabby. Out of curiosity, how are we looking? Okay, 88% on that one, nice. 84, 79, 83, 75, 70, 45, yeah. Just because we're not really farming that. 92, 78, 88. Yeah, we're looking really nice on some of our percentages here, Evan, that's for sure. The main one that keeps killing it for me, Evan, it seems to be the weeds. Again, I'm not, well, I kind of maybe understand why, everyone. At least from what I've been told, you need to use a little more of the See and Spray sprayer, which we have been using, everyone, as needed. However, I've also been plowing some of the fields, corn fields and potato fields. And what else? I think those are the two fields we have at the moment. I don't think sunflowers needed, if I remember correctly. So yeah, the potatoes and corn, I've been plowing those fields, so that takes care of the weed problem right there. So you don't spray those fields, right? I wonder if you just went over it with a sprayer, one, if that would actually kind of trick the precision farming mod into giving you a better percentage that way. No, I'm not sure. No, and I should mention as well, this is going to be the last week on this map. We're going to finish up the harvest here, hopefully this week. Oh, that's right. I was going to check out the trails this episode. You know what? Maybe we'll do that next episode then, if folks don't mind. Seeing how we're kind of already into the harvesting here this episode, I forgot all about that. We'll plan on doing that next episode then, everyone, as long as I don't forget that, which is always a definite possibility, I suppose. Yep, might happen. But no, like I said, we'll plan on that next episode. We'll go check that out. And then, as I was saying, everyone, this will be the last week on this map. And then next week, we're going to start a brand new map. Looking forward to that, everyone. I know I've mentioned that a couple times before. I thought we could finish up the harvest here last week. Just, yeah, unfortunately, didn't quite get as much done as I would like, everyone. So, and as I rather enjoy harvesting, everyone, I kind of want to finish up the harvest on this map here before we just call it quits. And for that matter, too, I've been rather enjoying the map here. For those of you who maybe don't know, I am from Michigan, and this, of course, is Frankenmuth, Michigan, everyone. So, very much my home state, and very similar feel to around where I live. The only maybe big difference is around where I live, Evan, it tends to be a little more hilly. This part of Michigan is probably a little more flat. I know depending on what parts of Michigan you go to, Evan, parts of Michigan definitely are flat. Then you do have some spots with some pretty good hills as well. So at least where I'm, Evan, it's a little more hilly. Which just my personal preference. I kind of like a map with a little bit of rolling hills to it, everyone. The long, flat maps just, they tend to get a little boring sometimes, which, surprisingly, I still like this map. It's not exactly flat, but it's not exactly hilly either, so. Oh, we missed a stock. Missed a stock. Oh, boy. Oh, wait till the field quality manager sees that. He'll be calling me up and telling me to go harvest that. Probably should go check on the potato harvesters here. Yeah, we'll see if we get some comments loaded up here in a moment as well. What do we got in the comment section today, right, everyone? As I've said before, everyone, I think I've got some of the best viewers out there when it comes to the farming simulator channels. Definitely get a lot of nice comments here. So again, thank you for that, folks. And as a reminder, if you want to leave a comment, be sure to throw one down below. And don't forget to, everyone, if you'd like to check out the RDAllen live streams, which unfortunately I didn't get to live streaming last week, really. So, yeah, just a few too many things going on there last week, everyone. A couple of events to go to. Wife's car sprung a coolant leak. Working on drywall, etc., etc. So. But with that being said, the link is down below in the description there. RDAllen on Twitch if you want to check that out. Also down below in the description there, you can find the links to the rest of my social media channels. Facebook and Instagram and all that good, fun stuff. For those who want to keep up a little more what I'm doing in real life, make sure you check out Instagram. I try to post pictures of random stuff over there. You know, garden, cats, food, all kinds of stuff. Housework. Okay, almost around the field once here. What are we, 61% full? If we get to that one, then we'll go hop over to the potato harvesters real quick a minute. Double check, make sure they're working. Notice the header looks like it's trying to dip down into that ditch a little bit higher on this side. Yeah, there we go. One pass around the field. Like I said, we'll go check out the potato harvesters here in a minute. Make sure they're still working. Okay, let's see. How are the potato harvesters doing over there? What kind of trouble? That already looks like trouble, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, what do we got going on here? So you are sitting over here. Get you straighten back out and going here again. Hard worker on that. Okay, where's the other? Oh, okay, the other harvester is up here yet. Just wasn't showing up on the other screen here. That's why I was like, oh boy, something's wrong up there. But nope. Okay, we're good. I think you're just being unloaded, looks like. So we're all good there. And the truck should be all set. Out of curiosity, Evan, how full are we on our factories here now? I haven't switched over factories at all. I'm just letting them fill up the ones they've been filling up the whole time. I'm just kind of curious, how full we can actually get these here. So 1.3 million in that one. And number 6 here, 1.2. So 1.25 in that one. Getting there, everyone. We're getting there. They're definitely not going to be full, I don't think, by the time we're done with this field. Oops. But oh well, is what it is, Evan. Yeah. Still a lot of potatoes, Evan. A lot of potatoes. Anyway, moving on back to... Actually, you know what? While we're over here, let's grab a grain cart. I think, is that... Yeah, there he is. Blue tractor. I know, embarrassing, and Evan. Oh well. I did say, Evan, when we started this series, as someone had requested to use some New Holland equipment, everyone, and I said we'd try to do that. So we are using some New Holland equipment, everyone. We got a couple of T7s. I think they're the T7s on the potato planters there. And then, of course, we got a great big old T9 here as well. T9 700. That's probably a 7. Whoa, hello, car. 700 at the boost, by the way, there. Okay, cars, look out. I'm coming down the road now this time. I see you back there. 426 OTL, huh? Okay. Pure Michigan. Yep. Hey, at least we got the Pure Michigan license plate there. That is kind of cool. With our Demco 2200 grain cart. Only 2,200 bushels. I went, you know, what's that? Oh, mailbox. Oh, cool. No idea where that came from. I suspect that's our mailbox. I suspect it must have been stuck up under the tracks there for a while or something. Weird. Okay, we'll get back to the field. That one will start harvesting here again. Oh boy, another vehicle. I need way over to the side here when we're doing this. Okay, anyone coming this way? It looks like we're good that way. How about this way? Yeah, looks like we're looking pretty good that. Oh, there. Whoa. Completely missed that one, didn't I? Well, at least he stopped in time. We'll just go ahead and park that there for now. I don't think I have any auto drive courses set up for this field yet, Evan. Again, just you know, brand new field here we just started, so. I don't know what I have. I don't think I even have anything set up for... Oh, wrong button. Come on, where's my map? There we go. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I don't think I even have it set up for field 4 either, do I? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. There's auto drive routes here, everyone. Those are like the ones that automatically come with a map, though, so those are not ones that I've created. They were already there, and they're not connected there, so yeah, like I said, I don't think I've done anything with those. Anyway, back to harvesting here. Heck, you know what? Shall we unload while we're here? That would probably make sense with it. Let's do that here a minute. I have to open up the tarp on there real quick a minute. Back in the tractor here. Open this tarp. There we go. Engine starting. Maybe I bumped the W key. Possibly. See if we get a little closer here. Head's a little close to the edge. Fortunately, we don't have to worry about that in this game. Everyone with it spilling over the edge. Some of the other games out there, when they do make it so that, yeah, if you're spilling over the edge like that, hey, you actually are losing crop. Don't have to worry about that in this game, though. Anyway, I was going to pull up the chat here a minute, or the comments, I mean. Hunt Gaming was saying, not sure if you looked it up, but Clarkson Farm is supposed to be back with Season 2 here. Sounds like the beginning of January or February of 2023. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that one. I'm definitely looking forward to that. For those of you who haven't seen it, by the way, Clarkson's Farm, highly suggest checking that out. That was definitely a bit of an entertaining series here. Both me and the wife watched it here. I think it was earlier this year, if I remember correctly, Evan. So, yeah, like I said, highly recommend it. Check it out. Watch the language, though. Not maybe the cleanest, so, but other than that, really a funny series. And also, obviously, Clarkson's Farm. There's a Clarkson's Farm map, too, by the way, which we, well, I guess we didn't really plan that one. I was considering playing on that one. We might still do that here at some point. We'll see once here. We played on Calmsden instead, I believe it was, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the name of the map, if I remember correctly. Which also a UK-based map, which is what Clarkson's Farm is as well, by the way. So interesting to see the differences in farming technology, farming tech versus, or you know, farming equipment there versus what we have in America. Definitely quite a bit different there. Hetero saying good video. Try the motorcycle on the track too. There is an oval track and a motocross track. Yes, and like I said, we'll try to remember to do that here next episode. I completely forgot about it here this episode, so. Paul was saying the reason the potato harvester needs maintenance so often is because it's... there you go, Paul. There you go. That makes perfect sense. I mean, I don't know why I didn't think of that. That explains it perfectly, that one. Yep. Actually, speaking of maintenance, I should probably go check. I mean, we're looking pretty good, right? Everything, I never did check the potato harvesters here. 8%. Yep, looking good there. And 6%. Again, when I set it to, I think, was it 15%? I think I set it to, if I remember correctly, Evan. You know, again, we don't have to repair that often. It's not until it gets down to 70 or 30, depending on how you're looking at it. The damage here, Evan, if it says 30, then it has 70% remaining, right? So it's a little bit backwards if you go look at the in-game numbers. You have on the in-game numbers. So like here it says 93 versus here it says 7, right? They're just flip-flopped, if you will. The in-game menu there is what's remaining. The damage mod HUD there is how damaged it is, if that makes sense. Christopher was saying, good video. Thank you very much for that. And by the way, that's not, when we're talking about the potato harvester, I don't know what it is, but it seems like they wear down very, very quickly. I don't know why, but oh boy. Not calculate a path. What did he do? You are, why are you being so derpy here? Well, that's not the one that's causing problems here, though, it looks like. Move out of the way. I don't know why this has to be so derpy, everyone, but it seems like that's the way it is, unfortunately. Okay, throw the hired worker back on that. You must be the one that couldn't... oh, okay then. Potato harvester is trying to... yeah, boy. Yeah, trying to get out of the way there. Potato, stupid harvester. So Giants has the collision detection for inanimate objects. Apparently completely missed it on vehicle objects. Okay, buddy, why don't you just go, get lost. I said beat it there, bud. Okay, there we go. But now that we got all that debacle sorted out here again, definitely seems to be a lot derpier here in 22 so far. At least I've noticed. I don't know. Anyone else noticed that? Auto drive back in 19, everyone. Usually worked pretty flawlessly if you had it all set up and working properly. But 22, everyone. Oh boy. I don't know. Seems like auto drives maybe going the route of Courseplay here. Courseplay just got derpier and derpier every year it was out, everyone. It's yeah, it's gotten to the point of it. Obviously, they're not even releasing Courseplay really at this point, right? Other than what it does now. And I don't know, maybe that'll change in the future, everyone, but so far they haven't really released the full version of Courseplay like we've had in previous versions. Nicholas was saying the video kept stopping. On that good video, keep up the great work. Hey, thank you very much for that there, Nicholas. It looks like it sounds like it might have been something on Nicholas's end there, because the video looks fine to me. So, just YouTube wasn't playing it right or something. That does tend to happen every now and then. Tech for the Disabled was saying I don't use auto drive, but the farm sim guy was telling something about the double hopper problem. Put the stop point past the truck. And I think we actually talked about this last episode, didn't we? We did. If you put it past the truck, Evan, that, at least in my experience, does not work. Again, all the problems I'm having, everyone. Auto drive will fully load the truck when it first comes to unload with the grain cart. It's when the truck is full, because the grain cart holds significantly more than the truck does, right, everyone? A 2,200 bushel grain cart there, so, truck's completely empty. It's going to fill both hoppers and still have, not quite half, but almost half the grain cart left. So then, the truck pulls away and goes to unload. When the truck comes back, everyone, the grain cart at that point has pulled up to its stop position, and now it can only reach the front hopper. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, still playing with it, Evan. Still giving it a try. But I think it's getting close to the point where we just need to pull the plug on that operation, everyone, and just we need some unrealistic, if you will, modded trailers that have one fill volume. They might visually have 2 hoppers, everyone. Again, like they did back in 19. Visually, there's 2 hoppers, but it'll only be 1 fill volume. For those of you doing any mod, you'll understand the whole fill volume concept and what's going on there. But anyway, Evan, looking at the time, you're thinking it is about time to wrap it up here this episode. Like I said, I'll try to remember next episode. We'll go check out the ATV and motocross tracks, all that good stuff. I have a motorcycle. I don't know if I have much else. Maybe I have to see if I can go find an ATV, Evan. That, and I want to take the Kubota down there, too. Again, I know it's not exactly the UTV for it, but it still sounds like fun if you ask me. So anyway, again, Evan, thanks for watching. Folks, have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below, and until next time.